Howdy, friends. Steve DePoe here with the Rose Realty team with this week's real estate vlog for North Texas. Before we get started, we ask you to go to YouTube and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Let's Do Real Estate Texas. There's no charge, but you will be alerted to updates and changes to our series Spotlight on Community, Focus on Small Business, and of course, our weekly real estate updates on North Texas. Thank you. Let's get started. Today's topic, Go Management's iFinder program. Now, before I get started, let me explain Go Management real quickly for you. So Keller Williams is our broker. They're at the top of the pyramid. And Go Management is a company or an organization that comes below them, and they own like 8 or 10 different franchises throughout the Midwest. So they own franchises in Keller Williams franchises in Texas, I think Arizona, New Mexico, Louisiana, Tennessee, Arkansas, something like that. Okay, and so they're again a franchisee of Keller Williams. So just to explain it now, what this Go Management program is exclusive to Go Management owned companies, which the Rose Realty team is part of. Okay, so just explain it and just so you know. So what is an iBuyer? You've heard of these iBuyer programs before. An iBuyer is a generic term used to describe an instant buyer or a real estate investor type of buyer. Now you've heard commercials from companies like Redfin, Open Door, and Orchard, okay, mainly on the radio, okay, but you've heard of these programs before, and we'll get to them in a second. Now, what is iFinder? iFinder is exclusive to Go Management. They have a partnership with 50 plus iBuyers throughout that region that I described before, right? And these investors will put in an offer on your property within about 5 business days. Okay. Now, if you were to ask the Rose Realty team to, implement an iFinder search for you, you'll get 4 or 5 offers on your house. Okay, cash offers on your house. Okay, where the rest of those other guys, when they do an iBuyer program type of thing, you're going to get 1 offer. Okay, so the guy who comes in, the person who comes in, the organization who comes in and puts an offer in your house, they know they're a monopoly. They know they're an army of one. They're going to come in and make an offer. With iFinder, what they know is I'm competing against 3 or 4 or 5 other iFinder kinds of dudes, and so I'm going to have to put my best foot forward and give them my best price, and not just kind of try to steal their house from them. Okay, so how do those iBuyer programs work? Okay, so you submit your home, or your agent submits your home to one of these to one of these other companies, right? You've heard them on the radio, like I said. No showings, no open houses. We pay your price. You're asking for. Close when you want. Buy before you sell. Those kinds of jazz. Okay, and you also hear of you pay no commission. Now keep those 4 words in mind. They're very, very, very important. You pay no commission. Okay. Now, so what's the rule? I mean, so what's the saying? If it's too good to be true, then it probably is. Okay. And so what they don't tell you is when you get to closing, they're going to submit to you this sort of fee schedule for upgrades to your home. Okay. Now you don't know about these. You don't know that there were going to be fees involved. What you said, you said in your commercial, pay no commission. Okay. Now I've looked at these other contracts, and they have in there in the fine print that you're going to end up paying on closing for any fees for improvements to the house. Okay. So basically what it is they're going to make all these improvements to your house that you didn't want to do in the first place. Okay. Or that they feel have to get done in order into a certain market or a certain community. Okay. These improvements have to get done. And believe me, they're gonna find improvements that need to be made to your house, okay? Because they want to add it to the schedule, this fee schedule, because what are they going to do? What they're going to fix up, they're going to paint the house, maybe put down new carpet, and they're going to raise the price on it, right? And they want to make a profit on selling your house. You can't blame them, it's business, right? But I don't want these iBuyer guys, dudes, making a profit off of my clients. That's what we don't want to have happen, okay? So now what are you going to do, okay? So you're at closing, okay? You're at closing, you figure, we're going to get a nice big check here. And suddenly you look at it, and believe me, you've sat there and you've run through it 57 times in your mind. You've run through all the numbers, you use your calculator, you burn through 3 batteries, on the calculator. And then you find out that lo and behold, bam, you come to closing and you're going to get 7 to 12% less than you expected. Now, let's understand something. Let's understand something here, right? You're at closing and you hit with this, we hit with this fee schedule for improvements, okay? 7 to 12%. Now, this is fact. I mean, we got the data behind it, that we collect, the goal management collected the data and sifted it all together, and we just can't make a statement like this willy-nilly, right? And so we collected the data and found out that on average, the fees that you have to pay for these improvements were 7 to 12%. Okay. Now you were worried about paying a 6 or 7% commission, to the Rose Realty team to sell your house. Now you're paying a 7 to 12% fee for improvements. Okay. So now what are you going to do? Well, we'll get to that in just a minute. We're going to stop this vlog right now. Okay. We're going to remind you that next week, we're going to do a vlog on Allegiance Title, one of our title companies. We're going to talk about title insurance, all that kind of good stuff. But if you want to see the rest of this video, you go to Let's Do Real Estate Texas. As a matter of fact, in the email that you got, you scroll down to the bottom and there's a link to that to our YouTube channel, and look for iFinder program long version. Okay, and you'll see what you're going to do next, and it's going to show you the differences between iFinder and iBuyer. This is Steve DePoe with the Rose Realty team. I'm going to bounce.